But that's what it is, bro. Oh, shit. My man, you good? My man not good? Give it to my boy. When made you start cutting hair and shit?
Cutting hair. I'm not gonna lie. I had an interest back when I was in high school. But I never really thought about how I was gonna do it. So it was more like I kind of went on my separate way with doing other stuff, and then I came back here right before quarantine and really decided to actually do it because I saw how easy it was to do it. So
You started cutting hair in high school?
I used to do like a lineup every once in a while type thing, and then maybe clean myself up if I was bored. I never took it serious. And then when quarantine finally hit, and I didn't have a job at the time, so I decided to do it. Went to school a while ago, got my license, and now we're here.
What's the goals? You think about opening your own shop one day?
Oh, that's definitely an option that I'm gonna do.
Is that everyone's goals, or you don't really care about that?
There's not just one simple goal that I got for barbering. It's more like I have like multiple options of what I can do and what I want to do, including social media, traveling. Like this year alone, I started really expanding on what I want to do. And it's just brought more ideas and more.
You've been going to the barbershop like con shits?
Yeah, so I just competed in a barber competition.
That's what you showed me the other day, right?
Recently. Yeah, the picture I showed you, that's on my Instagram. I pinned it on my Instagram. It's I competed in a competition in front of a bunch of the bigger brands in the industry. That helped me more connect with people because it was like a 3-day event, and I got to meet a bunch of people that I looked up to and that inspired me to get into it too. Honestly, it made me even more hungry to really work on my craft and get good at this and continue to expand. And just the satisfaction of social media itself made me realize how much I enjoy doing it and recording videos and really making people feel good about themselves.
What apps you on?
Apps? Right now, I'm on Instagram, TikTok. I'm thinking about starting a YouTube.
Vlogging? Behind the scenes?
Behind the scenes?
What are you gonna do on YouTube?
YouTube? I'm thinking of doing tutorials, but behind the scenes is a good idea too. A lot of people don't see the behind the scenes, like after you do the haircut. You only see the haircut, the process, and that's it.
I was gonna ask you what is giving free cuts out here gonna do for you and your brand?
What is it gonna do for me?
Yeah. Like, why would you volunteer for something like this?
Honestly, it feels good to give back to the community. I've been around this community my whole life, and there's not many people who offer to go do stuff like this during the day, or like will take time out of their day instead of making money to go do something that good for them. So it shows that you care about your community. You're not putting your opinions aside, because in the end, being a barber, if you don't have a community that supports you, you don't have a business.
Yeah.
I'm being honest. That's what I noticed. A lot of these people here, I've cut their hair.
Cause y'all do walk-ins,
Of course.
most likely,
Yeah.
but if you don't have your own customer base, you're not gonna make money. Or do walk-in barbers make money?
Honestly, it depends. If you're willing to put in the time and sit and wait for people to come in, you're gonna make more money. See, I would say in my barbershop, if you wanted to sit there the whole day, you might make as much money as some of the barbers that are working right now.
You think so?
Yeah. I honestly think so.
Is that because if you have like a customer base, you guys just like chill and be like, all right, this hour I'll cut some hair, this hour I
I
won't?
know what I have for a set.
Yeah. but then most walk-in barbers are just cutting everybody that comes in back to back to back.
Or like most of the time, us people who have appointments, depending on who it is or if you have an extra space, we can't take someone because we know we got other people coming. So that just opens up more space for the barbers that don't have appointments or clients to come get a cut from the barbers that don't have appointments. And they're just going to continue to make money.
You think you're nice?
I hear you.
I try to remain humble.
You were just talking about the top barbers in the city. Who are they?
That's not for me to say.
Were you just talking about that 2 seconds ago?
I can't. But I do think there are some significant barbers in the city that are good, that are definitely at the top. But that's just in my own opinion.
You got potential to be at the top?
That's the goal.
Do you have a goal, a time frame? Or?
Whenever it happens, it happens. There's no time frame about it. All in due time. If it takes a year, 2 years, it can happen tomorrow. We'll see. Whenever it happens, it happens.
What's the craziest haircut you've done?
Oh, crazy in what way? Because I have a few.
Like, I'm sweating balls and you're over here cutting my hair, so like...
This isn't the first time I've had to do something like this. I'm not gonna lie.
In this hot ass weather?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm not gonna say it was outside. But
What about, you ever had like those customers with like warts or like pimples or whatever the fuck they is, like big ass bumps?
Yeah.
You gotta like take care of their skin and know.
Honestly, being a barber, when I learned how to do that, take care of stuff, it helped me help my clients take care of that stuff. A lot of them didn't have knowledge on how to take care of it. Me learning how to do it in barber school, how to take care of it, and how to salsa and stuff like that, it made it easier for me to teach them so you can keep their skin healthy and their hair healthy. Like I have people don't realize that you don't take care of your scalp. It's his. It's not your hair.
Only got 5.
Say that again.
So a lot of clients don't realize if you don't take care of your scalp, your hair's not going to be healthy.
You got goals to make like products and shit for skincare?
Well, no, it's just simple things. Like some people shower with really hot water.
Yeah.
Doesn't help your scalp at all. Like it'll dry your scalp out. It'll make you flaky, make you have dandruff. In reality, you just have a dry scalp because you don't take care of it.
So what do you learn in school for skin? Like, I have eczema. So like, I know like people do like the hot towels and then the lotion, the pimple mask and shit. Like, you ever think about doing that, or you do that?
I do offer patient service. I do hot towel shaves.
But like, what is that? Like, what do they tell you? Do they tell you that in school, or you guys do that
They teach
extra?
you the basics.
Okay.
But if I'm being honest, I did learn a lot from my mom. My mom is an esthetician.
Okay.
And she really helped me like learn how to treat skin the right way. If I didn't learn from her a lot, I probably only know the basics from barbering school. And that really what sets it apart, why I can offer it the way I do.
So what do you think barbering school is worth it? Like, is the basics like something that I wouldn't know?
So I don't like saying that because
It's not worth school's not worth it in any situation, but
because
I'll say it for you.
in my own opinion, I learned more teaching myself and learning from experiences
Yeah.
than learning from other people or learning from school. I mean.
So what do you think about all these certifications and permits that we need in the U.S. for shit? Like, you would need a permit to do this if you were doing it on a random street.
If I'm being honest, a barbering license is one of the things that you should have. I think you really should have something like that
Definitely.
in the barbering industry also. Because it prevents people from being unknowledgeable or someone who has no clue what they're doing, to prevent injuries, further infections, diseases. Because a lot of people don't realize that you can spread a lot of stuff through barbering. Like, for example, if I was cutting your hair and you had an infection, I would cut the next person. I don't clean my clippers.
Yeah.
I don't know I need to clean my clippers or anything like that. You just spread it from one person to another. And you don't know if that person's going to get their hair braided, go get another haircut from another barber, then they're spreading it to another person. and so on. It just creates a chain reaction.
I said that once. I said I went bald because I did my haircuts at some dude's house who I know was not cleaning his clippers. So you never know what the fuck where those clippers been.
I would judge you on that because I wouldn't ever go to someone who I know that they haven't cleaned the clippers.
Yeah.
I would never subconsciously go to someone that I know is dirty or doesn't keep at least some sort of cleanliness in their shop.
And you guys' numbers are going up. What's your price right now?
Honestly, I haven't changed my price in a while.
Okay. Not even for new customers?
It's all the same. New customer prices, honestly.
So what's the price?
30, 35 for a regular men's haircut.
Alright. Do barbers deserve tip?
Yes. Well,
Why do you guys deserve tip if you guys are already setting up your prices for what you deserve?
because this is it's more of an occupation where it's customer satisfaction. If you believe because someone did a good service for you, it's almost the same as say bartending or anything like that. If they do a good service for you, why wouldn't you take them?
Yeah.
And not only that, this is benefiting you more than tipping a bartender because they served you well. You're getting a haircut. You get a good haircut and they're treating you well with good service. Why wouldn't you tip them?
What do you think about tattoo artists that don't
That-
collect tip? Because that's
That
not the
don't get
rule.
tips?
They don't. No, they don't. Like the rule is not to get tip. Like it's generous if you do, but you're not supposed to get tipped as a
every
tattoo
time
artist.
I've ever gotten a tattoo, I'll be honest.
You tip
I've
your tattoo artist?
I've tipped my tattoo
Yes.
artist.
What kind of tattoos you got, my boy?
I have this tattoo on my shoulder dedicated to my grandmother.
Yep.
And then I have another big chest tattoo dedicated to my uncle.
And you have a shirt called Dedication?
Oh, how ironic. And I have a shout out to PhD management. Oh, wow.
Yeah, we're about to switch sides in a minute. But you a barber because you don't want to work a 9 to 5, or do you have a part-time job?
No, this is honestly my full-time job.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. There's people that don't put themselves in situations where they can make or their own prices or make certain X amount of money. You know.
I have no sympathy for someone who doesn't try to go and bust their ass every day to get themselves out of the situation. If you don't want to go and work and get yourself out of a certain situation because you're too lazy to do it, I have no sympathy for you.
I mean, you can go work, but then there's like your part-time job could be Uber, and you can literally make basically like $20 an hour just Ubering people on your own time, on your free time. You know.
Exactly. So there's so many opportunities for you to go work and get yourself out of situations. Obviously, there's more difficult, but you can. There's too many ways for you not to be able to go do it and get yourself out of a certain situation.
Like I was talking to my boy yesterday, he was like, I'm looking for a job and stuff. I was like, bro, like, do Uber. He goes, not really. But I was like, then do like.
Because he didn't want to.
I'm like, do Postmates or Uber Eats, so you don't have to see the people, you don't have to like interact with people. You literally just go pick up food and drop them off, and then they tip you because that's like a big. You just said tipping is a service. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're giving a service, you have to get tipped. Do you tip your delivery drivers? What am I doing?
Yes, I do. No, I'm just trying to see your hair.
Oh,
I want to make this straight.
you tip your delivery drivers?
Yes.
I don't do delivery.
No?
I just don't like. I go pick it up. I don't care how far it is.
There was a while where I didn't have a vehicle, so I had to
Eat local.
deliver all on. So it made me appreciate the fact that they have to bring stuff to me all the time.
Yeah.
So,
I'm fuck with you. You got any questions for me? We never talked before.
no, we haven't.
This is for it. This is what it's for, bro.
If you had one hairstyle that you could have with hair on the top of your head right now,
I got a full hawk ones back in freshman year. Yeah, it was like a high fade, and I had short hair. And then the second time I got a haircut, it was like kind of like a little, you know, like maybe I had like an inch or something. So I had like a little flow, and then nice clean cut. And then my pops shaved it all off when he realized it wasn't just a clean cut; it was a full hawk.
is that what you think led to your baldness?
What?
When you shaved it all off?
Nah. But I mean, I think baldness is in the family genes and shit like that. But
Is your pops bald?
he has bald spots. I have bald spots. I had a lineup, bro. I just decided like a dumbass on Halloween once, and I was like, let me just shave it off and be funny. My baby hairs didn't grow out, so I didn't have no lineup anymore, and I had like fucking indents and shit. So I had like a big bald spot here and a big bald spot here. But as a tall dude, you know, you couldn't see it. So some barbers could finesse like a whole lineup and make me look good if I'm short enough.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I shaved it all off, and my baby hairs never came back for me. Foster. I'm gonna tell you right now, bro. In Dubai, they wear shit like this. They cover their whole body. Because if I wear like a turban and the whole body's like this, you won't be sweating under this. Because the sun won't be like. It's cool. You keep your body cool when you're wearing like long sleeves and long pants. I mean, if you wear black.
I did see when you posted on your social media about that.
Yeah.
And it kind of confused me. I was like, wait.
In the desert, they wear full body suits and they're cool under their full body suits.
Because it's a breathable.
Yeah, but the sun is not hitting you, and if you're wearing black, it sucks. But if you're wearing lighter colors, like you said, you're breathable. You're not heated. Like you don't feel the sun on your skin. That's what it is. Like you're feeling the sun here, and here, and then you're getting hot and you're getting sweaty.
I see.
And then you're doing activities. But if you have everything covered, you don't feel it.
You want to do the other side? We can switch sides.
You done? Yeah.
If that makes sense.
But that's what it is, bro. Oh shit. My man, you good? My man, not good. It's same thing like what they do with Tom Brady. But like, yo, tell him you want to go to Disney after this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And every Tom Brady fan that's never been to Disney, God dang, that's never been to Disney. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be like, you feel me? Like, my man's getting me out of touch. Let me start that over. When they tell Tom Brady after like a Super Bowl, I'm gonna go to Disney, it's telling his whole generation, a new generation of people that's never been to Disney, go to Disney. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Go search with, like, people know what Disney is, but some people need to search what Disney is because there's Disneyland and there's Disney World. They're like, oh, I'm going to Disneyland, I'm going to Disney World, and they're like, oh, there's a Disneyland? Google it. Wow, it's in Cali. You live an hour from Cali, bang, and you go to Disneyland. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Same thing with like Six Flags, and I know in Virginia they have like their own park called something else that only like the South has and stuff like that. So like,
Oh, really?
there's a lot of shit that you have to do for promo and marketing. So like I'm saying, like hair salon wise, I mean to each their own, but like something like this, not something like last week, it's something you're like, yeah, it's something the mayor should have been here for the intro to say something that, you know, on the court before the game start, and then he can leave. But you have the cameras and the photos and the videos and saying, you know,
Exactly.
like let's say you could have me, or you could have someone, let's say Joyner come and take a photo on the court, but you're just showing another black man in a black area that we support black people. Why don't you get a big name white man to say, hey guys, I just want to wish you guys luck and all the youth. Hopefully you guys go far, blah, 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 bings, and then dip. You got that on record, you got that on camera, you got that on audio, you got that on photo for the rest of your life.
I agree.
And then you use that same promo next year, like, yo, the mayor was here last year, or, you know.
It's not even that big of a gesture to just go show up at a place like this. You would have to be here 10 minutes and then
Yeah, but you have to ask them, you know.
yeah.
Like, if I'm the mayor of the city, I'm not gonna be like, oh, Summer Jam, woo, let me pass by.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm doing now. Like this, I mean, Summer Jam, I came for fun.
Yeah.
I've never been here before, and I was like, all right, you know, I see a couple of the brands I work with and shit, and my peoples are running it, blah, blah, blah. And then I'm trying to do like more Worcester events. And I'm trying to get invited to the events, you know?
Yes.
Doug invited me to this one after I told him last week. I was like, yo, like, I need full access. Like, I don't know what it is. Like, last week they had bands. Like, you had to have a band to be on the court. Like, I need to know who's running it, what the bands are, and if I want to set up a camera like this, I want everyone to know that he's good. You know, if someone's trying to kick me out.
Exactly.
Don't come and fuck up my video because I'm not good, you feel me?
If you just show up and just start asking people, you know, you feel like
Oh,
you're
yeah.
a stranger. God forbid a ton of people know you here. If you weren't invited, you would feel weird
Yeah.
just showing up and then start asking people or interviewing people or
Yeah.
recording content.
Or imagine this was like a closed security type of event, and all my people are here, and they see me get kicked out, and then everyone's recording the Ming John got kicked out, and I'm like,
Exactly.
oh, that's not what I wanted to go viral for. I want to go viral for, you know,
Exactly.
this and that.
You don't want to go viral for someone getting kicked out.
Yeah, stupid shit like that. That's not the image I want. Like this kid throwing up is gonna.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be a dope clip. You know what I'm saying? And if someone dunks behind me, has anybody dunked yet? What was that?
A couple. There was just a foot bag on that.
Oh yeah, you see? I don't know what's going on, but something's going on behind me. You know what I'm saying? There's gonna be some valid clips.
That's when barbering all started taking off and everything like that.
What's a barber takeoff look like?
Really slow. Really slow.
Yeah.
Unless you are just insanely good at cutting hair right off the bat, it's slow. It's a process. But you don't see stuff like that happening all the time.
Do you follow any of the famous barbers, like the A-Rod dude and shit like that?
Yeah, I follow him.
Yeah. Where'd you get your name from?
Honestly,
Mm-hmm.
I just came up with that out of thin air.
Okay.
It kind of went well together because of my name,
What's your name?
Brian. Brian Blends on Instagram.
Yeah.
That's what it is. And that's honestly, that's why I changed it to that, because I was like, oh, this is a fire Instagram name. And I was like, oh, it goes well. It sounds good when you say it. So I was like, yeah, we're keeping it. Just to keep it. Now, what made you get into social media?
I've been on social media, bro, my whole life. Like, without the trying to be famous shit, like, I always thought about that question, and I finally figured it out, bro. Like, in high school, I used to, like, my Snapchat used to be, like, the Snapchat, bro. Like I would be the one at all the parties at every high school and shit.
Okay.
And, like, I'll catch everyone throwing up. I'll catch everyone, like,
Just like,
fucking, and you know what I'm saying, ass out hanging, whatever it is, passed out. So every week, like, let's say, back in the, so I mentioned to some kid, I was like, I used to get like 300-400 views. Back in the day, 300-400 views is a lot for someone that was 16, 17, you know? Now these kids have like 10,000 because all they do is add each other on Snapchat.
yeah.
But I would get like normally like 50 to 100 views every Saturday. My Snap would be sent to everybody in the city. So I've always been like that, bro.
People would be like, oh yeah, John.
Yeah.
Right.
And then like with photos and stuff, just like I said, like if someone gets in my video, like you're done. Like I own the content, like you're not gonna tell me to delete it. I don't delete shit. So I've done that with photos, I've done that with everything. Like I had a 18th birthday party once where like white girls were twerking on their boyfriends and shit. And they let the people take the photo. What up, baby? They let the people my photographers take photos of them, you know, shaking ass and stuff, and then like, yo, you can't tag me in that, my mom's gonna see it. And I'm like, then delete the tag and that's it. Like, I don't know what else you want me to say. So I always been like this with social media, and then after a while, you know, when I was at the club business, I was like, it's funnier for me to do dumb shit. People are gonna think like I'm a serious businessman. And at the end of the day, if you go on my Instagram, bro, I'm shaking ass, I'm wearing a wig, I'm doing dumb shit.
Wearing a Coco Melon costume.
Exactly.
Speaking of that, Coco Melon costume is goated.
That shit was $300, bro.
I'm making use of that. If I paid that much for a costume, I'm making use of it with how often I can.
I did an extra little birthday party. Made my money in there.
Wait, hold on.
What?
You said you went and used your costume at a birthday party?
Well, I did it for my niece, so I was for that reason. But then someone hired me like a week later, or like a month later, like at a house or something. They're like, "Yo, how much?" I gave them a price, and then I was like, "If you want me to dance, like you're gonna put music and want me to sweat under that, it's like double."
That's some entrepreneur shit right there.
But you would have to like know me. I'm not gonna go like random. You know what I'm saying?
So if I had my birthday party that's coming up,
So you hit me up, yeah. Okay. But yeah, like people that know me, they ask me. I don't care. I don't promote it, but whoever knows, I still have it.
I need it. I need Dominican John with his Coco Melon costume at my birthday party at the club. Oh, he got ring stuff. Hey, is that the same one that just threw up?
Is it? He's back on the court?
He's back on the court.
Number 4? I'm dead.
Oh, Lord. That's some dedication right there. Here we go.
Good?
Dominican John with the haircut.
Let them know who you are one more time.
Brian Blends.
Where you work from? Where you at? Where can we get a haircut for you?
Yeah, I got you. Brian Blends _ on Instagram with a Z at the end.
See at the end. What's up with you? Oh yeah. I don't know what I look like, but hopefully he made my man made me look good. One more shout out. Up
Here we go. Brian Blends _ on Instagram with a Z.
We're out here with Preference, sponsored the event. Got my shirt on, got my pin on. You already know TikTok creators, Latino YouTube, Preference Gang, Casa TikTok. And now it's time to get some highlights unless the game's over and I flop. You think the game's over and I flop? I'm gonna flop, right?
So far so good. Same block, same hood. 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 Same block, same hood. So far so good. So far so good. Same block, same hood.